There are a few characteristics and abilities which you want to have to be rich, and we're going to go on an excursion together. Hang on, being a staggering ride is going. It's vital to plunk down and go through the whole video, including the clarifications, since it's sufficiently not to know the things we referenced on this rundown, yet comprehend them and perceive how you can work on those areas. Number 1, discipline. Business and life outcomes aren't a run, it's a long-distance race. Your capacity to continue to place slowly but surely, regardless of how troublesome, what the weather conditions are like, what others say, or how you feel every day, will get you to the end goal. It doesn't make any difference what you're attempting to accomplish. If you cannot train your activities, you're likely not going to get it. In any case, what is discipline? It's your capacity to dig profound inside yourself, distinguish your actual objective, and afterward act each and every day in an agreement with that great. If you have any desire to get in shape, it implies dominating your sustenance and going to the exercise center each and every day. It doesn't make any difference assuming that it's snowing outside, on the off chance that you don't feel like it, or there are different interruptions which you'd prefer to be doing. How would you foster discipline? 1. Characterize what you need. 2. Assess why you need it. 3. Dispose of interruptions. 4. Focus on the main undertakings over all the other things. 5. Keep tabs on your development. 6. Keep yourself responsible. Number 2. Emotional intelligence. Individuals feel that IQ is truly significant if you have any desire to be rich or influential. Indeed, having a high IQ could be a reward, yet it's not what will make you rich. High IQs seldom correspond to monetary achievement. Since cash isn't the consequence of word appreciation, math abilities, or dynamic and spatial reasoning, yet instead it has to do with understanding how individuals work, their thought process, what they need, and how to comprehend that data. The capacity to understand people on a profound level is undeniably more significant in business and life than IQ. You don't need to be brilliant in school, truly, to be rich. Business and life are not about the fact that you are so ready to disgorge data, however, rather come to an obvious conclusion in reality and track down ways of building your life in addition. Number 3, self-motivation. Things will get hard in your excursion, and frankly, you're in this by itself. Indeed, your loved ones will associate with you, yet it's inside yourself where you really settle on the choice to invest that energy and exertion. On the off chance that you can't persuade yourself, we've got awful news for you. You won't make it. Individuals who are apathetic in every day miss the mark on capacity. Your failure to self-rouse will prompt time being squandered. It probably won't appear to be a lot skipping work today, yet they all add up and accelerate to the existence of unremarkableness. Number 4, maintaining focus. Everything around you has been designed to occupy you. We experience a daily reality such that consideration is the new cash. We see a pattern among individuals where it's undeniably difficult to keep up with the center on the grounds that consistently an ever-increasing number of interruptions attempt to snare you in. Keeping up with center needs to manage one's fitness to pick exercises that will serve your definitive objective over exercises that vibe great at the time yet have little compensation for the long run. Number 5, reading. We've expressed it previously and we'll say it once more. Successful people read a lot of books. On normal, they read about 50 books each year, while the typical individual peruses just 1.5. You want to begin perusing. What's more, you want to do it at the present time. Perusing is superior to watching recordings or book recordings on the grounds that the cerebrum processes text uniquely, in contrast to what it does with video or sound. At the point when you watch a video, the perception of the data occurs on the screen. At the point when you read the data is handled inside and makes relationships to your inner recollections and reality. Number 6, play the long game. All that you've done in life up to this point has been for the short term. You concentrated on school since you had a test the next week. You observed all episodes of Friends since it encouraged you at the time. You're eating low-quality food since that is the more open thing for you at the present time. Assuming you wish to find lasting success throughout everyday life, your outlook on life needs to emphatically change. You want to quit searching for alternate routes, for make easy money techniques. You won't like everything that we're going to say to you, yet it's reality. The faster you understand there could be no reverse way around it, the speedier you can begin to make the right sorts of the move. Number 7, continuous learning. Rich and successful individuals learn constantly, through perusing as well as gaining from all that is around them. It really is something else that you can find out about existence from simply seeing what's going on. Your prosperity relies upon your capacity to ceaselessly learn, gain new abilities, and utilize those to add yourself. The objective isn't to be aware of whatever number of things as would be prudent, however, to comprehend however many things as you can. Non-stop learning is tied in with working on your ongoing self on a reliable premise. This will eventually lead you to pursue better choices and carry on with a seriously satisfying life. Number 8. How to sell. Selling has a terrible rep, since a great many people consider it controls rather than excused influence. All that you do in life is a type of selling, from the moment you're conceived while you're crying to get milk to the second you kick the bucket. You'll need to persuade your accomplice to be with you. You'll need to persuade your companions to trust you. And to be rich, you'll need to demonstrate that anything it is you are offering merits trading for cash. Number 9. Learning to outsource. Since it has become so undeniably obvious how to sell somebody on your thoughts, now is the ideal time to get yourself the most important thing on the planet, time. Each and every individual who is rich or fruitful comprehends the significance of time and the way that it is a restricted asset. We as a whole have similar 24 hours in a day, and regardless of how much hustle you set forth, you can't effort more than that without anyone else. In any business or any undertaking, there are tedious errands that are of redundant nature. Fundamentally, you do exactly the same thing again and again, and this requires some investment. Number 10. Willingness to make sacrifices. This is where you understand that the way of life you need doesn't come from anything. There's an incredible saying that we love which says, "The dream is free, the hustle is sold separately." It won't be simple, however, everything will work out if you're savvy about it. Number 11. Marketing. Many individuals mistake selling for promoting, and despite the fact that they end up being the equivalent, there are central contrasts between the two. Tune in, everybody, since this is the sort of information you just get during truly costly MBAs at the top monetary colleges, and you're getting it here free of charge. To place it in the easiest structure conceivable, selling needs to manage the necessities of the seller, while promoting whenever zeroed in on the needs of the buyer. You sell something on the grounds that the organization needs to create again. You market something as an answer for an issue. You track deals by benefits and showcasing by the consumer loyalties. Number 12. Ability to motivate and inspire others. There is another statement that we love that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. In any case, if you want to go far, go together. We've laid out at number 6 that this isn't a run, this is a long-distance race. You want a group of individuals who have confidence in a similar vision enough to impart the excursion to you. It's great and the awful pieces. Individuals follow solid pioneers, and to do extraordinary things, you really want to become one. Ideally, you've actually got your piece of paper with you, positioning yourself from 1 to 5. Your capacity to move and rouse others can decisively build your odds of coming out on top. A strong group is more grounded than any single person. That's all for this video. Thanks and goodbye.